here I am in my nihilist state of being, and I've been thinking about existentialism and how I'm not really one that gets it, and it's kind of stupid and doesn't make sense to me. It's the definition of, a fucking beautiful lie. And I mean existentialism in the sense that apparently you can create your own meaning. Yeah, you can create your own fucking facade. That's what it is. If you're even like creating anything in the slightest, it doesn't mean anything. I know motherfuckers that believe in existentialism are going to be like, well, it's for you. You're supposed to like create the meaning. I mean, like, fuck off. That there is already the delusion that like I see. If you have to enter your life wondering what your meaning even is, then essentially we both know that your life, my life, doesn't actually have any fucking meaning in the slightest. Because if your life could already exist at its like presence, in the sense that you're existing and you have to find meaning, then it is not meaning that ultimately holds your life. We could simply just say survival instinct, but not even to get into the whole like technical fucking scientific blah 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 aspect of it, that like yeah, it's just like super dumb. Because why would meaning then get the exception? Like, you would expect everybody, for example, I imagine, to say that like, okay, 2 plus 2 equals 4, 3 plus 3 equals 6. There's like no other way around it. But when it comes to like life, the very foundation of like how life is, this somehow gets a pass and everybody's supposedly entitled to their meaning. Like, nah, fuck off. It's not meaning. Sure, do whatever you want. A lot of things that most people do, have like nothing to do with me, because most people are strangers and to each other. Yeah, so whatever. It's not that big of a deal. But I'm simply just saying that like it's a fucking lie. It's all fake. Like, you don't create your own like meaning in the slightest. Like, sure, you can test things out in the hopes that like you find meaning, and then okay, you distract yourself with that ultimately up until like you die. But it's like, okay, no, there's no meaning to be found. There's a fucking void to be filled, and we're all fucking useless, and the world's just gonna ground us up into fucking dust, and we'll be fucking ashes or maggot food in the ground. That's essentially closer to a meaning than we'll ever have, than you supposedly creating your own meaning. Yeah, no. Create your own fucking mental gymnastics, because life is mental gymnastics. There's no meaning towards it. So the idea that we have to wake up, go to work, do this, do that, be influenced by the ideas of other people, or like stand out and this and that, or like whatever, I'm just like, okay, sure, let's all come together and pretend that like we're doing something, even though we know always 24/7 in the back of our minds that we're just rushing to our graves. And yet people want to pretend that their life is like fucking special. Well, I still live my life and I don't have to fucking pretend that it's special. So you know what, you people are extra. That's all I have to say. Because, like, what is it that they say? One man's trash is another man's treasure, right? Well, one human born on the planet is a discard to the entire universe, so that might as well be saying that to the universe, we're all trash.